Wasim. Welcome to my channel Wagon Picks. Hope you're all doing great. So here we are come up with an very interesting series of JavaScript. So this is our first tutorial in this series, that is Introduction to JavaScript. So our aim is to cover all the topics in JavaScript, right from the basics, which will cover the installation and environment setting till advanced topic which are required to build a JavaScript code. Okay, so for those who want to learn JavaScript from basics, so this is the ideal course for them. So the our main aim is to focus on the coding part, not other part. Like I will not tell you who has invented JavaScript, where this was invented, who what was the purpose. We don't need that. That is good to know. You can go through the Google, you can Google it, who has invented this and all, but we will be focusing only and only on the coding part. So if you want to learn the coding, then this is the best series for you. Okay, so in an introductory series, we will be covering introduction to JavaScript, so which will include why do we want JavaScript, what exactly is JavaScript, and second is JavaScript setup. To write the JavaScript code, what all things do you need? We will install them. I will take you through the in setup, and I will get it installed for you. Third point which we'll be covering is will be build a small basic JavaScript code, and we'll run the code and we'll see the output. Okay, so this is the first tutorial. So let's get started. What is JavaScript? So JavaScript is a programming language that's primarily used to add interactivity to the websites. Okay, and it was initially created to make a web pages dynamic. So nowadays it is not only used for front end development, it is also used for back end development, as we have written over here. So client side, this client side is the front end development, and server side is the back end development. So for back end development, you need platform like Node.js. Okay, so we will be looking at JavaScript from front end development perspective. Okay, also you can apply the same concept into the back end. Okay, so to begin with, why do we exactly need JavaScript? So imagine that you are building a web page like this. Okay, and you have built a page as per the user requirement, so which will be having a menu tab on top, which will be having home, contact and about button, and you will be having some left side menu, and you will be having a comment box and a button. Okay, so user has told you that whenever a user enters a comment, you need to send that comment to the owner of this web page when he clicks on button. Okay, so when user clicks on button, the comment box, the whatever text is written in the comment should be sent to the owner through mail or through SMS. Okay, this is what is requirement. So imagine that you are building this web page. You design this home, contact and about buttons, and you design the background color and the left side menu, and you design the button as well as the comment box. Okay, you designed everything. So this can be done in HTML and CSS. Okay, so when a user comes in and types something, and when he clicks on button, so you cannot handle the logic in HTML and CSS to send the context in the form of mail to the user, to the owner. So that has to be covered in JavaScript. So basically what do I mean is, whenever you want to implement some logic to your web page, or you want to perform certain action where there is some logical task is required, at that time you will be needing JavaScript. So this is what we will be looking at. Okay, so to begin with, we will start with the setting up development environment. Okay, for this you need two platforms, that is Node.js and Visual Studio Code. So Node.js is an open source service side JavaScript runtime environment. It allows developers to run JavaScript code on the server. So basically you will be able to compile your JavaScript code using Node.js. Okay, and second thing which you need is Visual Studio Code. So Visual Studio Code is again a free and open source platform which is used for writing the JavaScript code. Not only JavaScript, it is used for many other languages like HTML, CSS. You can also write a React language in this. So mainly we will be using this for JavaScript writing. Okay, so let's see how to install Node.js. Okay, so just go into your browser and type nodejs dot org.in. Okay, so this is the link for installation. I will paste the link into the description box. You can just click on that link and go to the site and get it downloaded from here. So I would recommend to click on this, and latest features are you can use this as well, but I would recommend to use this version. Okay, so I already have node .js, so I will not install this. So you can install the node.js. Just click on it and the file gets downloaded, and you can get it installed. Okay, and the second site which we need for Visual Studio Code is uh, that is node sorry code dot visualstudio.com. Okay, so here we have, just go to this site code.visualstudio.com//download. Okay, here you just need to get it installed for your respective OS. Okay, once you have both the platforms ready, then you are good with the environment setup. You can go ahead and start the development. Okay, so I have both the platform installed with me. So let us quickly go ahead and build up our first JavaScript code. So here we are just create a new folder and your name to the project, introduction JavaScript. Okay, so here we have, and quickly open the Visual Studio Code and just drag and drop this folder. Here we are. Okay, and in this we are into the folder now. I will go ahead and create a HTML file. So remember that we will be writing our JavaScript into our HTML file. You can also create a new JavaScript file and import that HTML, and also you can write independent JavaScript file. We will see all the steps, all the types of writing in later tutorials, but in this tutorial we'll be focusing on a single file, that is HTML file. So just go ahead and create a index.html. This is the HTML file, and start with our first HTML code, and we will start with HTML tag. So this is the doc type declaration to specify that we are writing an HTML code. Okay, next line would be to define the head. So head is mainly used to define the metadata and also the title. So no need to worry about all those things. Just remember, we will define the title. So title is something when you open the code in the browser, so whatever you see at the top. Okay, so this is the title. So we will define title in this. Introduction to JS. Okay, so this is our title, and the next step is to define the body. So body will actually contain all the coding part. So whatever you want to define the HTML design and the JavaScript logic will be in this a body. If you want to import, so you can import that file into this section. Okay, so let us see first, if this is fine. Let us quickly type hello content and try to open this into our browser. Okay, so this is our HTML file, and if I open this, so here we have dummy content which we wrote in the HTML file is reflecting correctly. So now we are good. So the next step is to write an HTML code, sorry, a JavaScript code. To write the JavaScript code, you need to enclose the code into script. So this is just to tell that we, in the HTML, that we will be writing JavaScript code in this section. Okay, uh, so what we will do is we will write a basic alert message. So whenever the page loads up, there will be a pop-up message which states welcome to the JavaScript tutorial. So how can we do that? In JavaScript we have an alert box. In this, like whatever you type in this, it will be reflected in the pop-up model on the browser page load. Okay, welcome to tutorial. Okay, so this is it. So when page loads, so here we have welcome to JavaScript tutorial. So you can see that this has a logical part. So whenever the HTML page loads, so we need to display this. So this is handled from the JavaScript. Okay, so congratulations, this is your first JavaScript code and you have successfully compiled and displayed on the browser. Okay, thank you for being on this tutorial.